Mrs. Allegretti thought carefully. I saw Alicia on our street 2 days after the person carrying the big can of something, but before the person in the black coat. All right, that's going to tell us a few things. First of all, Alicia, since she was before the person carrying the can, isn't carrying the can. And since she was after the person in the black coat, she's not wearing a black coat. And the same way, the person with the can is not wearing the black coat. Alicia was 2 days after the person with the can. That tells us Alicia can't be the first person and she can't be the second person. So she's not Monday and Tuesday because she has to be 2 days after. But she's before the person in the black coat, so that means she can't be the last person. She can't be Friday. And then for the same reason, we can go down to the can person with the can. Alicia was 2 days after the person carrying the can. So the person with the can can't be in the last 2 days. It can't be Thursday or Friday. And then if we go to the black coat, Alicia was before the person in the black coat. So the person in the black coat couldn't have been Monday because Alicia wouldn't have been able to be before that. I saw the history class representative on the block before the biology class representative, who wasn't carrying a homework assignment, by the way. So the biology representative was not carrying homework. So we're going to put that there, an X there. And the history class representative was before the biology. So history then would not have been the last person on the block, and the biology wasn't the first person on the block. Then they're going to go off and talk to Miss Trixie. Miss Trixie tells them, I remember seeing Duarte. He was on the block the day after the person in the blue coat, but at least one day before the person in the yellow coat. So if we go to Duarte, then we know he's not wearing a blue coat and he's not wearing a yellow coat. And then let's think about what days he might be there. He was on the block the day after the person in the blue coat. So if he's a day after a person, he can't be there Monday. And but at least one day before the person in the yellow coat. So we don't know how many people that is, but how many days that is, but we know he can't be Friday because he's before someone in a yellow coat. And then let's see what that means for the blue coat person. Duarte was on the block the day after the person in the blue coat. So the blue coat person couldn't be there the last day. But he was before the person in the yellow coat. So the yellow coat person couldn't be there the first day, so couldn't be there on Monday. And the boy in the blue coat had a plate of cookies. Blue coat has cookies, so we're going to put an O for that box and X's in the rest of that row. So the person in the blue coat's not carrying anything else, and X's in that column. And the person that was carrying the cookies was only wearing a blue coat. I saw the student who is the math class representative wearing a green jacket and running down the street with a giant can. So if we go to green jacket, they're the math club representative. So we're going to put that, an O there for math and green jacket, and X in the rest of that row, and X in the rest of that column. And the person in the green jacket was running down the street with a giant can. So the green jacket has the giant can. And so X is in the rest of that column and in the rest of that row. So then we can also go to the math person. Whoever was the math representative then had the giant can. We can fill that in here. So X is in the rest of that column and X in the rest of that row.